Good afternoon, students. Back with the second part of the chapter Should Wizard Hit Mommy? We had discussed how Roger Skunk, the character created by Jack for the story to his daughter Jo, smells awful and he goes to the wise owl for consultation, who says that you should go to the wizard. Right? Now, when he goes to the wizard changes his awful smell into the smell of roses. Jo is very happy. She thinks that the problem is solved. He would be smelling of roses, and then other creatures of woodland forest would be playing with him. Right? So the Roger Skunk, who had gone to the wizard, he is asked by the wizard, and he says that will be 7 pennies. Right? He asks for money, and the Roger Fish cried of happiness. This is what Jack said. Roger Fish. Now see here how attentive Jo is. She said, Daddy, you called Roger Fish. It is not fish, it is Roger Skunk. This tells you about the attentiveness of Jo. She was listening this story very carefully. She had been paying attention to the minutest detail that Jack was describing. She was even enacting the situations where Roger Skunk was crying. Right? She was crying, she was jumping, she was clapping at the situations. Although the storyline was same every time, the problem being different aroused a curiosity in Jo. And that was the technique which was used by Jack to tell the story. Right? And now the story continues where he says that he needs 7 pennies. Now Roger Skunk does not have 7 pennies. Right? Okay. He says, I have only 4 pennies, and he started crying. Now Jo makes the face again, the crying face, okay, and then she marks the tears falling from his eyes. But this time, without sincerity. First time she was very much affected, right? Because she had not expected that Jack would say that the other creatures would not play with Roger Skunk. So she was sincere that Roger Skunk was crying. This time she was not sincere because she knew what is going to happen. If you are sure about the future's expectations, you're not so afraid. But for the first time she was afraid, this time she was not. Right? So the wizard said, go to the end of the lane and turn around 3 times and look down the magic well, and there you would find 3 pennies. Right? So hurry up, go to the well and get me 3 pennies. Right? So he goes there, he turns around 3 times, and then there were 3 pennies which were short. Right? He had 4 and he wanted 3 more. So he gets 3 more pennies, and then he gives the 7 pennies to the wizard. Right? Now he comes back to the woodland forest. All the other creatures were there. They all played with Roger Skunk. They were very happy. They played all kinds of games. And now Jack here tells about the different games that the children played. Right? And here again the curiosity of Jo is seen when she asks about a particular game. She asks, what's a pick up sticks? Right? Now this again tells you about the curious nature, the inquisitive nature of Jo. Now as they started playing. It was almost evening, and then it was getting dark, and they all ran to their home. Right? Now Joe thought that the story was over, but Jack didn't like this. He didn't want that the girls, the woman in the house, that is his wife who was expecting the third child, and she was downstairs whitewashing the walls, right? These all, he liked them to be apprehensive, right? They wanted all these ladies to be hanging on his words, that means around him, thinking what he is about to say, right? Now then he asked, yes, he continues, are you listening to the story? Now there is Roger Skunk's mummy. Okay, when Roger Skunk goes home, he meets his mother, and his mother says, what is this awful smell? Now what is the smell? The smell of roses, right? For Joe, the smell of roses was beautiful, but for Roger Skunk's mother, the smell of roses was awful, right? She didn't like the smell of Roger Skunk, the smell of roses. Now Roger Skunk says, it is me, I smell like roses. And then she said, who made you smell like this? Right? Now he tells the whole story, that the wizard, he made me smell like roses so that I could play with other children. The mother says, okay, come on, let's go right back to the wizard. Now Joe stood up, right? Now she did not expect the story to continue. She thought that now the dinner would be described and the story would be over. But Jack had some other plans, right? He told the story that now the mother goes to the wizard's house, okay, and then both of them reach the wizard's house. Now here there is some disparity between Jack and Joe, right? She says that what about the other animals, right? What would happen when the smell is again that of Roger Skunk, right? Okay, but here Roger Skunk was also worried. His mother says that I don't think the other children should think that they should play with you if you have the smell of roses. They should accept you as you are. They should accept you with the smell of skunk, right? Now she went to the wizard, and she hit the wizard with an umbrella, right? She had that umbrella, and she hit the wizard with an umbrella and asked him to change the smell back to Roger Skunk, back to the smell of skunk that was awful, right? Now here Joe, she retaliates, right? She says no. Why? Okay, she retaliates, and she says, she puts her hand over the mouth of her father and says, no, no, right? She says, and then the mother who had hit the wizard with the umbrella that she was carrying was hit by the wizard, and after hitting the mother with the stick by the wizard, he did not change the smell of Roger Skunk. Here both the father and the daughter, they are of two different views. The father wants Roger Skunk to have his natural smell, whereas the daughter Joe wants her Roger Skunk to have the smell of roses, right? She thinks that playing with other children with beautiful smell is far more important than your own individuality. whereas father stresses on the individuality, right? He wants Joe to understand that each person is different. They are not equal, they are not the same. So here he stresses on the individuality of Roger Skunk. So he thinks that the wizard should change the smell of roses to back to the smell of a skunk, right? What the mother wanted, right? But when Joe says stresses that the smell should not be changed, Jack was angry and he says, "No, this is my story. Okay, I want this story to end like this." Okay, and then he says that Roger Skunk and his mother went back home and they heard the woo woo of the choo choo train which was bringing back their daddy, and now they were happily having the dinner and they were enjoying it, right? Now, he says that Mother Skunk loved Roger Skunk more when he was of his own smell. So here Joe has a problem. She says if he doesn't get back the smell of the roses, the other creatures would not play with him. So Jack says no. What would happen is the other animals would get used to this smell, right? The smell of skunk. And when they get used to this smell, they are going to play with him, right? They are going to have him as a company, right? Joe thinks that mommy was very stupid, right? But he says, Jack says that no, she was not stupid, right? Now here he was defending his mother. I told you the story is related to his childhood, the humiliations that he had seen in his childhood, and what his mother had taught him. His mother had taught him to be his own, right? That is, the individuality of a person should be maintained, and that is why he wanted Roger Skunk to smell like skunk, right? And then Joe is a bit naughty and she wants the story to end where wizard would hit mommy on the head. She wants the story to end like that on the next day, right? But Jack says that no, it is not going to happen, because Roger Skunk had realized that he loved his mother more than the other animals, right? So you have to be accepted as you are. Your individuality is more important than anything else. So people have to accept you as you are, and that is more important, right? Now he wants he wants Joe to sleep because he wanted to go downstairs and help his wife, because his wife was busy painting the house, and as she was pregnant it was very difficult for her to do the work herself, right? Now the points that you have to keep in mind here is the gist of the poem, gist of the story, the theme of the story, the moral of the story. There are many things that have to be kept in mind while we discuss the moral of the story. The most important point here is the perspective, right? It should the parents decide what is right for the children, or should they be given a liberty to choose what is right for them? Here there are two views. One is that we can say yes, the children should be given the liberty, but they are not aware what is right and what is wrong because of the lack of experience. Here in this story, Jack defends the behavior of Roger Skunk's mother, right? Who forced the wizard to change the smell of roses to skunk's natural smell, right? And he just tells a sentence that she knew what was right, and then little Roger skunk agrees to her mother's proposal, right? He says Roger skunk loved her mother more than the children or the other creatures of the woodland forest, right? Whereas Joe, who can we can say that she stands for the voice of the children, who think that they have their own view. She thinks that mother should be hit by the wizard and not change the smell of Roger skunk, because it may be because of lack of experience, or it may be because for her at the age of 4, playing with children is more important than anything else, right? And uh, the story revolves around this only, the perspective of uh, adults in comparison to the perspective of children, how they should be balanced, how the adults should make the children understand what actually is right and what is not, what they have to learn through the experiences, what they have learned, what the adults have learned through the experience. And if the parents are saying it may be right, right? So this is the moral of the story. Thank you.